Hi, good evening, Jeremy. It's great to see you again. I don't want to miss a lot of time, so let's start with the topic of today. The topic of today is only child, one only child. First of all, I would like you answer me the question. What's an only child for you? Please answer me this question. What's an only child for you? Give me your opinion.
I think that an only child is
A child
a child who doesn't have brothers.
okay, who doesn't have brothers or sisters or siblings. Very good answer. Excellent. And that's an only child. It's a child who doesn't have siblings, brothers or sisters. Nice. And now please look at the pictures. First, look at picture A and tell me how does the child feel for you? Tell me. Look and tell me how does the child feel?
The child feels sad.
Okay. And now look at the picture number B and tell me how these children feel. Tell me your opinion.
I think that feels sad too.
Okay, they feel sad and you also maybe feels sad too. Excellent. Very good. Let's continue. And tell me why. Why do you think he is sad?
Because God doesn't have brothers.
Okay, maybe because he doesn't have brother or sister. Excellent, very good. Let's continue. Now here we have a chart. Do you don't have a classmate to interact with this question? You are gonna answer me this question directly, right? So the first question: do you have any brothers or sisters?
Yes.
Yeah.
I have four brothers.
Okay, 4 brothers. Okay, very good. And do you have a sister maybe?
Yes, one.
Okay. And how old is your sister?
She has 7 years.
7 years. And how old is one of your brother? One of your brother. How old is he?
He has 23 years.
Okay, nice. And tell me the question number 3. Are you the oldest child in your family? Or you are the youngest? Or you are the middle? You're in the middle? You are the oldest? Or you are the youngest? Maybe you are the middle? No? Or the youngest? Excuse me, the youngest? Or the oldest?
I'm almost the oldest.
You're almost the oldest. Okay, I understand that. Perfect. Very good. Now let's go with this question. You told me you have siblings, but after all, I will ask you this question. When you were a child, did you ever feel lonely when you were a child?
No.
Okay. And did you want a sibling when you were a child? ¿Hiciste un hermano quizás when you were a child?
Yes.
Okay. And do you want a sibling now? Ahora, do you want a sibling? Sibling is brother and sister at the same time. ¿Qué no significa así? Hermano y hermana al mismo tiempo.
No.
No? Why? Why you don't want a brother or sister?
Because I feel very lonely.
Okay, I understand. And I guess you have a lot of brothers and sisters right now. Excellent. Very good. Now, let's continue. We are going to read this, okay? We're going to read that, and you're gonna choose only one of these 2 words, right? You're gonna choose, and you know, especially baby siblings and so on. So, I will start. Pay attention. Only child is the first magazine. Which one do you think is the correct answer? Don't worry if you get wrong. No te preocupes si te equivocas. Especially, okay. Only child is the first magazine, especially for families with just one child. We started this magazine because we want to speak out about our wonderful families. Many people think that only children are lonely because they don't have a baby or siblings.
Sibling.
Nice answer, because they don't have siblings. We know that this is not true. We can't spend a lot of time with our children because we get married or are busy with other children. Just tell me the option. Don't worry if you get wrong.
Are busy.
Okay, nice. And many parents with large families don't have enough time or siblings time. Enough time, okay, talk to their children. And if both parents work, it's very rise or it's very hard for them to make time for their kids.
It's hard.
It's very hard, right? It's very hard. And parents of only children don't have this problem. We also know that friends are very important to only children. Many of us move to neighborhoods with lots of young families. It's important to afford or it's important to raise our children in a place where they can make a lot of friends. Which one do you think is the right option?
Afford.
Afford, okay? So, our children are not lonely. Here's some interesting information. Only 3% of American families say that a one-child family is the best family size. But last month, Time magazine said that one-third of young Americans want to make just one child or have just one child.
Make.
Okay, make just one child. After they make money or after they get married.
Make money.
Okay, and why is this? Is it because they don't make enough money or have enough children?
Make enough money.
Okay, at their jobs. So they make money or they can afford to have a bigger family.
Can't afford.
Okay, that's and maybe, but we think it's also because more and more people see that single child families are wonderful. Now, we are gonna listen. Please pay attention. We're gonna correct the answers. We're gonna check if the answers are wrong or are correct. Can you listen?
Yes.
Only Child is the first magazine especially for families with just one child.
Especially.
We started this magazine because we want to spread out about our wonderful families. Many people think that only children are lonely because they don't have siblings.
Yes,
We
nice.
know that this is not true. We can spend a lot of time with our only children because we aren't busy.
We're
with
busy.
other children.
Yeah.
Many parents with large families don't have enough time to
Enough
talk to
time?
their children. And if both parents work, it's very hard for them to make time for their kids. Parents of only
Okay,
children
excellent.
don't have
Very good. So here, remember, here, it's very hard, excellent for them to make time for their kids. Parents of only children don't have this problem. Okay, yes, let's continue. It's good. It's correct. The options are correct.
this problem. We also know that friends are very important to only children. Many of us move to neighborhoods with lots of young families. It's important to raise our
Here, it's important to raise, no afford. It's important to raise el verbo criar. It's important to raise our children in a place where they can make a lot of friends, okay?
Only children in a place where they can make a lot of friends. So our children are not lonely. Here's some interesting information. Only 3% of American families say that a one-child family is the best family size. But last month, Time magazine said that 1/3 of young Americans want to have children.
Here is want to have. Young Americans want to have just one child, okay? Jóvenes americanos quieren solo tener un hijo, right? Just one child. After they
Just one child after they get married.
After they get married, después de casarse, okay?
Why is this? Is it because they don't make enough money?
Okay, nice. Make enough money at their job. That's the reason, maybe. Okay, here again, they can't afford. No se pueden permitir to have a bigger family, okay? They can't afford. But most of the answers are correct there. Very good answer. Very good job, Steve.
But we think it's also because more and more people see that single-child families are wonderful.
Excellent.
Lisa Connor and Jules Connor, editors of Only Child magazine.
Good job. So sorry for the audio. It doesn't sound so loud. I think there is a trouble with the audio, but you can listen, right? You can listen.
Yes.
Okay. I can listen. Esperemos que sí se escuche en la grabación también. Muy bien. Let's continue. Now here we have a chart with some words, and we're gonna complete these statements. We're gonna complete the blanks using these words. But first of all, we are gonna listen the start, the beginning of an interview. So please be careful.
Hello, welcome to Changing Families. I'm Maria Sanchez, and today we're gonna talk about only children. In the past, people thought that an only child was a lonely child, but now more and more families all over the world are deciding to have just one child, especially in big cities. Today, we are going to meet two families with only children. First, we're going to talk to Marion and Mark Carter.
Don't forget to take notes.
Illinois. Hello.
Okay. According to the beginning of the listening, we're going to answer these questions. We're going to complete these blanks. So the first one says, today, many people don't believe that only children are hard, lonely, old.
Are lonely.
Excellent. Many people don't believe that only children are lonely nowadays. That was before. Excellent. Question number 2. Marion and Mark think raising a young child is easy or is hard? This is your opinion. All of these answers are only your opinion. So don't worry if you get wrong or if any answer is wrong. Don't worry. Give me your opinion, right?
It's hard now.
Okay, obviously it's hard. Raising a child is hard. Even raising a pet is hard. Okay. Marion and Mark think Tonya is a happy child, or is young, or is old. Which one do you think?
Old.
It's old? Okay? In this case, Marion or Mary Vintonia is a happy child. Okay? That's the correct answer. Don't worry if you get wrong. Number 4, Tom and Jenna can afford to give one child a good job or a good life.
A good life.
Okay, excellent. Excellent. Very good answer. And finally, Jay is usually young or is usually busy with his friends, sports, and music.
Busy.
Okay? He's usually busy with his friends, sports, and music. As I told you, don't worry if you get wrong. You are only giving me your opinion, so don't worry. Okay, now we're going to listen the complete, okay? We're going to listen the complete interview. So now, please be careful.
Hello. Welcome to
Don't forget to take
Changing
notes.
Families. I'm Maria Sanchez, and today we're talking about only children. In the past, people thought that an only child was a lonely child. But now, more and more families all over the world are deciding to have just one child, especially in big cities. Today, we are going to meet two families with only children. First, we're going to talk with Marion and Mark Carter from Chicago, Illinois. Hello. Welcome. And please tell us, why did you decide to have just one child?
Well, we were both 36 when we got married.
And then, when I had told you my daughter, well, it's not easy to raise a young child our age.
That's for sure. We're always tired.
I think many young parents feel the same way too.
Maybe. Anyway, at some point, we just knew that we couldn't take care of Tony and everything.
Yeah, we decided that we were happy with our little family and one child was enough for us.
Okay, that's great. And how does Tony feel about your family? Is she ever lonely?
I don't think so, because we spend a lot of time. She has lots of friends.
That's for sure. She's very popular.
Really? You know, that's interesting because I just read that only children are often more popular and more intelligent than children with siblings.
Yes, that is interesting.
Isn't it? It's really something to think about. Okay, thank you, Marion and Mark. And now, let's say hello to Tom and Jenna Mori from New York City. Hi. Okay, now, Tom and Jenna, you also decided to have only one child.
Yes, that's right.
Can you tell us why?
Well, it was a hard decision for us
Yeah, very hard.
because Jenna and I really love kids. We're both teachers, but as I'm sure you know, teachers don't make a lot of money.
That's true.
That's true.
Most teachers aren't rich.
You know, before we had a child, money wasn't really so important to us.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yes, but now, well, when you have a child, it's different.
Yeah.
We want our son Jay to have a good life. You know, a good school, piano lessons, travel, and those things are very expensive.
You're right about that.
Yeah, and we know we can't afford all of those things for two children. So we decided to have only one child so we can give him the best.
I understand. But do you think Jay wants a sibling? Does he ever feel lonely?
Are you kidding?
Jay? Never.
No, he's always so busy with his friends.
Yeah, and he does sports and he plays music.
Yes.
Well, that's wonderful. Tom and Jenna Mori, thanks for talking with us.
Oh,
Our pleasure.
Our pleasure. Thank you.
Okay, next, I'm gonna talk to the kids. Don't go away.
Okay, now we are gonna check if your answers, your opinions are correct. Okay, today many people don't believe that only children are lonely. Yeah, Martin and Martin raising a young child is, it's hard. Marion and Martin Tonya is a happy child. Good answer. Tom and Jenna can afford to give one child a good life. And Jay is usually busy with his friends, sports, and music. Very good answer. Very good answer. Nice. Now, we're gonna choose true or false to these statements. And we're gonna correct the false information later, right? So first of all, I'd like you to tell me the first one. Marion had a baby when she was 38. True or false, Jeremy?
It's false.
It's false. Okay. In the audio, in the interview, she said that when she was 38. Okay, when she was 38, she had Tonya. Nice. Number two, Marion and Mark can take care of Tonya. True or false?
It's false.
It's false because they are able to do it. They're able to take care of Tonya. Nice, perfect. And number three, Tonya spends time with her parents and friends. True or false?
It's true.
Nice. According to the listening, that's true. Perfect. Let's go with number four. Maria read that many only children are not popular.
Yeah, it's false.
Yeah, that's false. And according to the listening, that's false. Perfect. Finally, excuse me, number five. Tom and Jenna made a difficult decision.
It's true.
It's true, yeah, because they said they love kids. Excellent, very good. School, music, and traveling are important to Tom and Jenna. True or false?
It's true.
It's true. According to the listening, that's true. And finally, sometimes Jay is lonely.
It's true.
It's true. Okay. Here again, excuse me. Here, according to the listening, Jay is always busy. He's always busy with sport, with his friends, with music. So he never feels lonely, right? But very good answers, Jeremy. Very good answers. Due to I don't have a lot of time, we are gonna pass to this expressing your opinion, right? So, tell me, are you agree or disagree to this statement? ¿Estás de acuerdo, agree? Desacuerdo, disagree to these statements? It's better for children to have older parents. Agree or disagree, Jeremy?
I'm agree.
Agree? Okay. Only children are more popular than children with siblings. Agree or disagree, Jeremy?
Disagree.
Disagree, okay? In these days, parents need a lot of money to raise children. Agree or disagree, Jeremy?
Agree.
Okay, agree. Okay, I'm gonna ask you why. I'm gonna ask you why do you think so in the number three? Why do you think these days parents need a lot of money to raise children? Why?
Because today all is expensive.
Very good answer. In short words, today all is expensive. Food is expensive. School is expensive. Everything is expensive. Excellent. That's right. That's right. Hey Jeremy, I don't have a lot of time. I don't have much time. So thank you for your attention. I hope you like the class. Teacher, thank you. That was all for today. See you soon.